Hola everyone, it's Miss B Money here from Crypto Connections. Hi everyone. As promised, I wanted to do a video about how Canadians can turn their BTC and possibly other cryptocurrency into fiat. Now this isn't an easy task. There aren't a lot of options out there for Canadians, at least as far as turning their BTC into fiat. There is a lot of options to purchase Bitcoin and other altcoins. However, there aren't a lot of options to actually put it back into our bank accounts, and especially as US dollars, which we all prefer, of course. So after doing some research, I came across a few options. In this video, I'm going to talk about one of them. And I haven't quite finished looking into the other option that I found, but I will be sure to get that video up in the next day or so. So what I found to be a possible good option is what's called Gemini, and that's at Gemini.com. I'll put the link below this video to make sure that you're going to a safe link and URL. So upon investigating this, it's fairly new to me. But my first question, of course, was, is it available to Canadians? And sure enough, under what countries, it states that they currently operate in all US states except Hawaii, and are also operational in Canada, Hong Kong, Singapore, South Korea, and the UK. So that's great news. In addition, they have built a next generation digital asset exchange that actually you can buy BTC, Ethereum, and many others like Litecoin and Zcash. And you can also sell in those same cryptocurrencies, and you can deposit in USD, BTC, ETH, etc., and also withdraw in USD. And upon doing some research, I started asking around to some of my friends who are in crypto, and one of them has actually had success in using this company. So I have a good feeling that this will be the exchange that I venture into. But again, as with anything else, please do your own research and find what's best for you. So as you can see here, what is Gemini? Gemini is actually headquartered in New York City. They're fully licensed and fully regulated, and they allow both individual and institutional customers to buy, sell, and store digital assets. And they, like I mentioned earlier, they have the option to work with Bitcoin, Ether, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and or Zcash. And they began this journey in 2014, and their goal was simple: to build a world-class digital asset exchange and custodian based in the United States. So how do I sign up for Gemini? It's a good question. I want to know too. So it says here, we recommend signing up for an institutional account if you're looking to add a business bank account or a trust account to Gemini. Start the registration process for an institutional here. And we also recommend signing up for a personal account if you're looking to add a personal bank account. And you click here to do that. So basically we would click, or I would click on open a personal bank account or a personal account. Does Gemini operate in your area? Canada, continue. And obviously I'm not going to do this online, I'll do this offline, but you get the idea. What documents are required for verification? For international applicants, which would be any Canadians or anyone outside of the US, proof of identity, so your passport, and proof of address, so a full scan of either a bank statement, utility, cable, or phone bill showing the address. So that's pretty easy. As far as how long it takes, they say they're not able to set a specific timeline for verifications. However, the team will work quickly and will get it as soon as possible, and that it can take anywhere between 2 to 5 business days. So I'm going to go ahead and actually open up an account. And I'll keep you posted over the next couple of days as to how it goes. Okay, let's just check in on my my investments with my bots in Telegram. So this one is the Bitcoin Cash bot, as you can tell from the symbol here. And I've had 43 new messages since I last looked. And let's just go down to the bottom. And let's figure out what my balance is. So my account balance right now is 0.03641228 BCH. I've invested a total of 1.45 BCH roughly, and that is from reinvesting. So if you recall, I invested 1 Bitcoin Cash in here. And I have 73, that's the investment there, the 1 Bitcoin Cash, and there's 73 days left until this contract ends. So I'm going to go ahead and reinvest this balance. I do that daily. Usually I try to do it around this time. And we say yes to that. And we let that keep bringing us some passive income. I love these bots. Okay, and my new bot, which is the Doubly bot, already since I've started this bot yesterday, I have invested 0.0148 BTC, so that was roughly $50, and I've already been paid 4.08%. Even though the payout interval is every 6 hours, it has to come to a certain amount in order to be able to withdraw. And I believe that amount was 0.002. Okay, so the minimum payout amount for BTC is 0.002 BTC. So if you recall, 0.002 BTC, C to USD, so 0.002 BTC is roughly $6.80, let's say. So I have a ways to go. I've made $2.07 so far on my $50 deposit. I also like my Bitcoin wallet. I typically withdraw from this pretty regularly. Right now I have 0.01 BTC waiting to withdraw. Now, as you can see here, my original account deposit, as you can see here, my total investment was 0.1645 roughly BTC. So that was my total investment. And to date, with commissions, which have been none, but my profit on here, just simply by taking out the 1.3% per day, I have already taken out 0.202. And I still have 29 days remaining in 2 contracts and 34 days remaining in another. So that's pretty good in my view. Turning small stacks into larger stacks. It's all good. Now I'm just going to pause my screen for a second and go into EXP Asset. As much as I love these arbitrage bots, I absolutely love EXP Asset. And I want to show you where I'm at there. So just give me a second. Okay, I didn't want to show you my private details there. And here we are in my account. So this week, This has been my profit so far. So that's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of making $10.98 just on my binary plan. And at the end of the week, this will get deposited into this wallet. If you recall in my last video, I had a $727 balance here. I did a withdrawal for $700, and that is showing up in my purple wallet as confirmed, but it hasn't been processed yet. So what happens is after you put in the request, let's just go there and look at it. When you put in the request, I forget what it said here. I think it's initiated, and there's a little email that shows up with this cancel button. So what happens is you get an email sent to your personal email address that you signed up with, and you have to confirm that it's actually you requesting the withdrawal. So it's a good safety measure. I had neglected to do that until yesterday, so it changed to confirmed yesterday. So I suspect most likely tomorrow, maybe Friday, this will be processed. But I will get an email from EXP Asset and their finance department saying that there's my good old bots pay me, saying that that 700 has been processed. So I look forward to that. I also wanted to take a moment to give you an update on what's going on with Quadriga. And it looks as though they put up a new post yesterday on February 5th as promised. And basically it's saying that they've been given creditor protection for 30 days. So they're going to be working with Ernst & Young and I guess trying to decide where those cold wallets ended up. Obviously, the chances of that happening are pretty slim, I would suspect. I mean, I guess there's always hope, but I wouldn't be holding your breath for this. I think we've lost our money. There's a good Q&A down below. I'll leave the link to this website. One of the questions that I was intrigued by was, will the website ever be back online? The reason I care about this is I just want to be able to take a screenshot of my investment and also what I lost. So hopefully that will come up, and or at least they'll be able to provide us with that. As I mentioned earlier, Ernst & Young is appointed by the court as an independent third party to monitor the proceedings, and they've given their email address here to be contacted. And also there is a website where all related material will be filed. So if you want to keep abreast of what's going on there, that would be a good way to do it. And that's pretty well it for this video, everyone. And thank you to all my supporters out there. And just as a heads up, this Saturday I'm going to do a special video for all my haters. So please stay tuned. Love you all, and thanks again. Hasta luego.